You're listening to Your Purpose and Business podcast, where we connect you to possibilities. I'm your host, Raquel Walters, a two-time best-selling author, millennial speaker, corporate trainer, advocate, and clinical social worker at heart. Your Purpose and Business podcast will connect you with everyday successful people who will share their impactful stories, insights, challenges, failures, and triumphs on how they're navigating the working world, whether by climbing the 9-to-5 corporate ladder or starting, growing, and scaling their business. So grab your pen and notebook because you'll want to implement the nuggets and tools, strategies shared in every episode. Class is in session. Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Your Purpose and Business podcast. And I am here with Andrew Richards and Julio Barrios, and they're from Bronx Crypto. It's such a pleasure and an honor to have them on. But before I introduce all of you to them, let me just go into their bio. So they own a company called Bronx Crypto, and Bronx Crypto is here to spread awareness to their community about cryptocurrency and stocks. And many people lack financial literacy, and Bronx Crypto is here to bridge the gap between African Americans and Latinos in the inner cities. Welcome, gentlemen, to the Your Purpose and Business podcast.
Hello. Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
You're so welcome. And so, Julio and Andrew, each, tell our audience a little bit about yourself, something that's not necessarily connected to Bronx Crypto.
Okay, so we both Bronxites. We're educated here in the Bronx. I went to All Hallows High School. He went to Mount St. Michael's, and we met working in the hospital as surgical technologists. And that's where our investing journey began. That's where we learned about investing in retirement plans and the importance of saving money. And that really, being around older people in a workplace, it really brings you up to speed, especially we were both young. We started our career very young, but we slowly started to see changes in the world that were happening that are a threat to us, to people like us, and to our money, to our savings. There are a couple discrepancies that we started to notice with who really handles our money. And that's when Bronx Crypto actually began.
That's awesome. Is there anything you want to add to that, Andrew?
Yeah, just coming off from what he said, basically, we met at the hospital, and like the environment we was in, like all the doctors, and those are the ones who put us in the right direction on how to invest in it. So what we wanted to do was to bridge the gap, bring this to our community and teach people that lack. And we figured that people in the Bronx lack financial literacy. So we wanted to bridge that gap and teach people in our community how to invest and how to,
take matters into their own hands, especially because this has not been inclusive. This investing had usually been dominated by white men, rich white men. And now in 2022, with all the advances with technology, with money and digital finance, everyone has a cell phone and everyone could be their own bank. And the more people start to realize how empowering this technology is, the faster it will take off to the moon, and the faster a lot of us will see our investments mature.
Yeah, absolutely. And thank you for sharing how you guys met a little bit, that connection there. But tell us a little bit, because this is a podcast about your purpose and of course your business as well, which is the business of Bronx Crypto, right? Investing. And we're gonna dive further deeper into what that looks like, especially for the minority community, right? And so what do you guys think is your purpose, whether that be individually and collectively? And I know it's a huge question, but it's a question that we love to ask our guests on here because, we feel, and I feel personally that, it's our drive, it's our purpose, is our drive that fuels us to continue to serve others. So I'm always curious about, what is your purpose do you think you have in this world?
Okay, so let me give to you my purpose when it comes to Bronx Crypto and teaching about investing and my journey. When I started investing, I was doing it all by myself. I got into cryptocurrency very early, very early, earlier than many people. And I was making a lot of money and I was being successful. And I felt like I had to share it with someone. I felt like I had this secret and like I couldn't be the only one keeping it. I had to share it. And that's where Andrew came in. I told a lot of people about cryptocurrency. Some people laughed at me. Some people ignored me. Some people told me, yeah, I'm gonna look into it, and never did. And Andrew's sitting right next to me because it was destiny. He was the one that took the chance, and that's why he's my partner. That's why he's the CFO of the company. We both co-founders. It's a LLC, and the purpose is evolving every day. That's the thing. So I can't give you a full answer. Of course, the answer is to teach and to empower everyone about this technology. That this is a once in a lifetime opportunity. This only comes around every 20 to 30 years. So now this is moving on to not just wealth building, but also health, right? Because why would you want to be rich and you don't have health? You're not healthy. Why would you want to have all this money and you're sick? Right. So now it's becoming a health and wealth thing. So now we're partnering up with other businesses in the Bronx, such as Juices for Life and Next Stop Vegan. And we're trying to spread this message of health is wealth, not just financially with money, but also your body and, your family's well-being.
Yeah, absolutely. And so in your journey, tell us how difficult or challenging was it at first? Because I know you mentioned that a lot of people weren't listening from the get-go when you started this, right? And so especially for the minority community, you're located in the Bronx, you're teaching, you're serving Hispanics, Latinos, the African-American community. That is your target, right? Financial literacy. How challenging was it at first to bring awareness to especially investing and also investing in the different ways, cryptocurrency, Bitcoins, NFTs, but first the overall goal of just investment, because that's a lot of that's something that minority communities we're not really taught on how to invest.
Basically with the merge and the awareness that's built around like social media, like investing is all over social media now. So I feel like at first a lot of people didn't like really believe in us, but as people were on social media, they started to hear these terms, cryptocurrencies, they started to hear these things about stocks. So I feel like with the help of that helped us make people believe us into like invest into stocks and crypto.
Mm-hmm.
If I would like to piggyback something off of Andrew, it is a little challenging because we are in the Bronx. This is one of the poorest districts in the nation. And some people really don't have to invest. Some people really live check to check. Some people, can't just put $1,000 on an investment like that, So we understand that. We're sensitive to that, but we also empower our members and teach our members that if we can make small changes, like budgeting, there is money that's freed up, because we all spend money. And sometimes we're not spending money it may be things that we need. We're spending money in things that we want, right? You need to know between your wants and your needs. So another thing that's challenging is that our niche, we're dealing with people that this is the first time they've heard the word investing. This is the first time this is the first time they've had bank accounts. This is the first time, so sometimes that is an uphill battle, but that's what we're here for. That's our purpose.
Right.
Those are the people that we want to reach. It's easy to reach someone who makes $100,000 a year and has friends in different places who can tell you, oh, put money here and put money there, but we want the people who don't. We want the people who only have $50 to invest or $20 to invest, or, start slowly, you know?
Yeah, yeah. And I'm so happy that you touch on that, because, that's your niche and that's your target audience. And I mean, it absolutely levels the playing field, because at the end of the day, we all have an opportunity to invest. It doesn't matter your money situation, right? And so I'm happy that a part of Bronx Crypto, it's about teaching too, like, listen, even if you can put away $1, $50 to invest, it all adds up. Because I think that a lot of times, especially working in the minority community, it's a lot of people, yes, it's hard to get by living from paycheck to paycheck, like you just mentioned, like Andrew said, but also the importance of, okay, how can I think long term? Yes, I'm in a situation right now, but what vehicle? This is a vehicle I can use in order to set myself up and my family up for the future. And this is where Bronx Crypto come into place. And so tell us, like, how can someone start investing? Because I know that cryptocurrency has been, all over the media lately, especially with Bitcoin, right? And how can one, start that process, with all these different apps that are out there, or investment tools that they can use? What would you recommend coming from your company? How can person start?
All right, so when it comes to cryptocurrency, the investment platform that we use is Coinbase. It's a user-friendly app that we use. And when it comes to like cryptocurrency, you have to invest into assets that have use case and have a purpose. If you look at it, if there's a bunch of cryptocurrencies out there, and there's a bunch of cryptocurrencies which they call meme coins, that you have to be very, very careful. There's like pump and dump type of cryptos. Like the price goes up and then it ends up crashing. So you really, really got to be mindful. You got to do your due diligence when it comes to investing into these certain cryptocurrencies and stocks as well.
And join a good community of like-minded people like Bronx Crypto, who are all have the same plan, the same goal. We all trying to educate each other. We don't categorize anyone by our skill level. It's not about how high your salary is or how low your salary is or what degree you have. We don't judge anyone. We treat everyone with the same respect as someone who's investing $10,000 or someone who's investing $10.
Yeah, and I'm so happy that you said that as well, because I think that many people will shy away from that investment just because of their background or the amount of money, thinking that there is no way when there is a way. So I'm happy that you said that as well. And so it's a little bit confusing, and I'm still learning the process, to be honest with you. And so just imagine someone who has no formal background of investment, right? Let alone cryptos and all these different I don't know what you call them, but you have Bitcoin, then you have the different types of Bitcoin that you can buy, and then now this new NFT situation going on that's been blowing up, right? And so, like, what programs, if you do, or courses, if you do you have that someone can start from the entry level, just kind of to learn the language and learn how to navigate this whole investing in crypto system? That makes sense?
Yes. I think I would say the first thing a person needs to do is look in their pocket, look in their wallet, and understand what you're holding. Understand what is a dollar bill, what that green piece of paper is, what it represents, what it's worth, and what you can use it for. Once you see and realize that, you understand where your money comes from. The government controls it. The government prints it from thin air. It's not backed by gold. It's not backed by anything. It's just money created from a screen. Mm-hmm. Once you understand that, you need to really drill through their minds with the message of our money is going digital. We're going into a digitalized era. So the same thing that happened to the computers in the 1990s with the internet, it's happening to money with the cryptocurrencies. And this is an opportunity that you can, if you get in now, you're so early. Like, even though we're getting all this buzz with social media, 90 or 85% of the people still have no clue. Like maybe if we talk to people in our realm, in our sphere of influence, they know, they have an idea. But I can stop someone in Target and say, you ever heard about cryptocurrency? And they say no. Or they might tell you, oh yeah, I've heard of it. I've been wanting to get into it. Well, that's what we're here for. Bronx Crypto.
Right, right. And so, tell us, about if do you have any courses available, or are
Yeah,
you?
so we have two courses provided. We have a stocks for beginners course and we have a crypto for beginners course. So basically these courses, what they consist of is basically if you have no knowledge of a stock, what a stock is, we break it down for the simplest form. We put in our techniques of what techniques we use on our investment journey and everything.
To buy, when to sell.
To sell. And the same for a crypto, we break down what Bitcoin is, what is blockchain technology, and what is cryptography and everything. So people can understand the technology behind cryptocurrency in the space as well. And we have that all provided on the website to purchase.
Yeah, so you have to make a decision of what interests you. What do you want to start investing in? Do you want to start investing into the stock market, or you want to start investing into the cryptocurrency market? So we developed two courses. We both did it. One is in stocks, one is in crypto. It's about 25 pages each. It's a PowerPoint presentation that we narrated ourselves and we edited ourselves. And we simplified it because the thing is, this information is out everywhere. You can go on YouTube and get this information, but then people still
Don't get it
or still can't break it down. So we developed a method where we can simplify it.
So
Yeah.
people understand.
For the everyday first-time investor.
Yeah, I absolutely love that, because a lot of people they learn in just steps. Somebody just teaching, this is step 1, 2, 3, 4, because oftentimes, yes, there's Google, there's YouTube, but it gets overwhelming. And why not to follow a business like Bronx Crypto that is tried and true and have investments and have clients that can show you the pathway to make it easier. So how can we contact you guys to join in to this Bronx Crypto movement?
You can follow us on Instagram at Bronx_crypto. That's just an Instagram page where we talk about crypto every day. But if you really want to dive in deeper, you have to purchase one of the cryptocurrency courses or the stock course. Once you get that course, you read it and you join the chat group on our Discord. All right. And these are the fees. Each course is $50. And the chat room on the Discord is $25 a month. This is a monthly subscription because this is where all our members are involved, and we're giving out information every day. And there's all traders are on the platform, and you can follow everyone, and they're giving financial advice that people are making money on it daily. So that's something more exclusive.
And also, like to piggyback what he said with the Discord chat room, when you pay for that monthly subscription, it comes with a one-on-one Zoom call consultations. So if you have any questions regarding your investment journey, we're here to help. We can walk you through how to maneuver certain apps, or if you're having difficulties understanding something, we can you can set up appointments with us through our website as well to do a one-on-one Zoom consultation.
Okay, awesome. I love that. And guys, you definitely want to, go over to Bronx Crypto and check out investing in not only just cryptocurrency, but they also mention stocks. And as you know, on the Your Purpose and Business podcast, we always speak about different ways to generate multiple income streams. And this is a smart investment, guys, especially as Julio said, this is a wave and it comes every 20 to 30 years, you were saying, in comparison to the technology or the .com boom, right?
Yes.
And so you definitely want to get in, on the ground level right now, because it's probably only like 1 or 2% of people in the world that's doing this right now. And so it is so important. And so in closing, guys, and again, we appreciate you being here on the Your Purpose and Business podcast. Is there anything that you guys do as a routine just to kind of get you focused? Because yes, you're generating multiple income stream, but how do you keep focus on the day to day?
How do we keep focus? So definitely after COVID, we realized that jobs are going to be more demanding. Jobs are going to want more productivity from their workers. I believe that wages will remain the same and taxes and inflation will keep on rising. So the whole purpose of Bronx Crypto is that if you don't take these steps forward for you and your family, what's going to happen is you can see yourself, you can get to a point where you could get to a point in your life where you might not be as financially stable as you would like to be. Because the thing is that inflation and taxes are running on a different speed than you are. You can't work enough overtime. There's not enough hours in the day for people to work. And people are working so much that if they can work 24 hours, they would. But the young generation, the Gen Zs, the millennials, they don't want that. I don't think there's gonna be a conflict of interest in the future because the baby boomers are retiring. So when the baby boomers retires, what about the young generation? Are they gonna fill in that void? Because right now, all they want to do is be on Instagram. But now Instagram is a tool. We also teach how to use Instagram because Instagram is for business, how to grow your own business. If you use Instagram the right way, you become your own business.
Right.
So I believe in the future that you're going to need multiple streams of income just to keep up. And I think now with cryptocurrency, if you invest now, you will be able to live off these assets and borrow against them, use them as property, use them as collateral, and you become your own bank. That's what people need to understand with cryptocurrency. You don't ever have to sell your cryptocurrency. You can borrow from it and pay it back and then get your cryptocurrency back and repeat the process. And we explain that in our course because that might be like a little bit too much for people to understand, especially the older generation. Like I said, the baby boomers, they really don't want to have so many passwords. They don't want to have to log into so many things because, they're so stuck in their ways. They depend so much on these banks.
Mm-hmm.
But it's time for you to start taking some of that power back into your own hands. And you could use that using these applications and these decentralized finance mechanisms.
Yeah, absolutely. And so, Andrew, do you want to add anything to that?
So to piggyback what he said, so a lot of, like you said, the old boomers, they want to rely on the bank, the old way of saving their money, but you want to be your own bank. Now with cryptocurrency and investing, it makes you become your own bank. It's more peer-to-peer and you don't have to worry about third party. So it gives you a chance to build your own portfolio where it can lead to, building generational wealth.
So what we mean peer-to-peer is like usually, there's the beauty about cryptocurrency. Usually, if I wanted to send money to Andrew, we need Chase or Citibank or anyone else to do that. Now with these cryptocurrency exchanges, I could send or with these cryptocurrency wallets, I could send money to Andrew anywhere in the world at any time with no one's permission and nobody could stop me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Because I noticed something online. It's like different blockchains, and again, I know that people learn. Everything is
a little bit about blockchain.
So the blockchain, the beautiful thing about the blockchain is that it provides transparency because, like, for instance, right now we don't know what Chase Bank does with our money. So with the blockchain, every single transaction that's ever imputed into this blockchain can never be manipulated or can be deleted or tampered. It's there to stay. And everyone has access. It's an open source digital ledger, basically a digital book, right? So everyone can see. So with this technology, we'll be able to see, like, if there's terrorists laundering money in our banks, if there's a drug cartels laundering money in our banks, we'll get to know if there's insider trading information. And that's why they don't like cryptocurrency, because cryptocurrency is truth. Cryptocurrency is going to keep them honest, and they don't like that because then you get rid of their
right
under the table activities.
Yeah, absolutely. And we're all about transparency, and this is especially for minority communities. Like we need to know this, you know what I mean? So that it levels the playing field, like I said
Yeah,
before.
the
It
money in
definitely
the bank, the money in the bank is sitting eroding. It's sitting there not doing anything. You got to get your money to work. You got to get your money to work for you.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And last question, because I know that you guys' time are very valuable. What's the importance of multiple income streams? Different investment tools, and whether you work a W-2 job, what is that importance of having multiple income stream living in today's society?
I think it's the freedom that it gives you. The ability that you might not have to go into work one day. You say, you know what, I'm gonna stay home with my family today. Or you know what, this weekend I'm gonna go on vacation. Or this weekend I'm gonna treat myself. I'm gonna buy myself that $100 steak that I've wanted to. It gives you that a little bit of comfortability, if that's even a word, you know.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Because you can't rely so much on your job for overtime. Because what happens when they cut the overtime? Or what happens when something's going on? What happens when coworkers start getting funny? Everybody's always watching them. Oh, this person's getting more overtime. You know what? If you invest your money, you say, the hell with that. Keep the overtime. Shove it up your ass.
Absolutely.
Because you've been quietly saving, building a nest. And then when your nest gets big enough, that's when you can really put your chest out and say, you know what? I'm all right. But you have to set those building blocks now. It takes time. It doesn't happen overnight. It takes time. But if you start now, if you look back 3 to 5 years, you're gonna say, wow, I should have did this years ago.
And it's great that you say that, because as millennials, we're living in a microwave society. Like if people pay attention to Instagram, everything is fast, everything is overnight. So I'm so happy that you said it takes years, but you're building the foundation. And so that's investment, essentially, right? Investing for your future.
Now it all depends, it takes years if you're putting a little bit of money. If you're more aggressive and you're coming to the table investing more money, that time is narrowed. It's high risk, high reward.
Yes.
Absolutely true. Absolutely true. So guys, it's just been a pleasure to have you on Your Purpose and Business podcast. Everyone, this is the Bronx Crypto, and you definitely want to go follow them on all their social media, and definitely join into their course as well, because these guys have a thing or two to teach you on how to invest, not only in the stock market, but also in cryptocurrency. And so it's a pleasure again. Thank you for being on here. And, we look forward to connecting with you more.
Follow the website, guys, www.bronxcryptoinc.com. We have the merch, the Bronx Crypto shirts. We got hats. We got sweaters, hoodies. We have face masks, everything.
Awesome.
It's an awesome community. I'm so astonished of how fast it has grown, and I know my purpose.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's going to go even further. So keep doing what you're doing and keep empowering and educating the community. All right, guys.
All right, thank you so much.
You're very welcome. Guys, remember, always be good to yourself, and we'll catch you in the next episode. Bye for now.
Good night. Thank you for having us.
Thank you for listening. If you've loved this episode, let's stay in touch. Head over to RaquelWalters.com and subscribe to my email list so that I can send you updates on new episodes, exclusive motivational nuggets, and insider knowledge that's only shared when you join our community. Please don't forget to subscribe to this podcast and leave a review, as I want to know your thoughts about every episode. Follow me on Instagram at Your Purpose and Business Podcast. And remember, your life is beautiful, and this is a part of your journey. So embrace it. Speak to you soon.